Right, this is RazorwireReviews, obviously, and yeah, I'm here in Norway, but cracking on. This is a contest entry video to Autumn Productions, I think 2,000 subscriber contest. He's giving away a couple of Batman steelbooks, which are very cool. And his question for the contest is who would direct the next standalone Batman film, who would star as Batman, and who would the villain be, and who would play the villain. Before I get to that, you should go check him out if you haven't already. He's a really great YouTuber. Honestly, I haven't really watched his videos before that much, and I saw one of them linked. I've seen his name around and stuff, I just never get around to fully checking out his channel, so I've watched quite a few of his videos recently, and they're really great. You should check him out. He does a lot of Blu-ray updates, stuff like that. Really great guy. So yeah, and this is a great contest too. Batman. Anyone who knows me through this channel or in real life knows I'm a huge Batman fan. So it's not really something that I haven't thought about before. In fact, I'm sure I've mentioned it in a video before as well. And it always changes, but I'm going to give you two versions because there's one that I feel is probably might not be suitable, I'm not sure, but here's my first one. My first one would be for them to do a live action adaptation of The Dark Knight Returns, and funnily enough, the steelbooks that are being offered in this contest are of the animated version of The Dark Knight Returns, which is a great film, or films if you count them as two. But I'd love to see I'd love to see someone take a stab at a live action version of that, because it's such an amazing, it's one of the best Batman stories, so visual and just dark and deep and just awesome. And my choice for Batman in this would be Michael Keaton, which probably everyone would groan at, but for me he's always been the best Batman. He's always been my favourite Batman. You know, is he older now? Sure. He's in his 60s, but that's how old Batman is in this. Does he have the body type of Batman in Dark Knight Returns? No. But he didn't really have a body type of a Batman when he did the other two Batman films. So I think just his acting, and the fact that he's been Batman before, would be awesome to see. I just think his acting would sell it, and it would just be great to see. And again, I'm just going to go full out Tim Burton to direct it, because I think, again, he'd just bring a dark tone to that would be needed for Gotham, and just the art direction and everything like that. I'm sure that, you know, you can credit a lot of Tim Burton's Batman films, the way it looks, to, I forget his name now, but he's a guy, I think he's passed away now, and he did most of the art direction on the film. I don't know why I said most of it. He did the art direction on the film, but I'm pretty sure that Burton is very hands-on with the kind of look of his film, so I think he would nail the tone of the visuals of that perfectly. And keeping in kind of, if you look at it realistically, I would say I'd like to see Johnny Depp play the Joker, and I'll tell you why. You might groan at that as well, but I don't think we've ever seen Johnny Depp go full-on crazy, if you know what I mean. Not in a really dark kind of villainous way. We've seen him go weird. We've seen him do, you know, like Willy Wonka and the Mad Hatter and stuff. But I'd love to see him just go full-on, just like chewing up the scenery, just unleashed as an evil Joker. Because that scene with Batman and Joker in the Tunnel of Love in The Dark Knight Returns is just one of the darkest things I've ever seen in my life, and I would love to see. I'd love to see that. Yeah, basically that's it. And just to throw in a quick other few parts, I'd say that I think Chloe Grace Moretz would be great as Carrie Kelly. She's just kind of at the perfect point in her career to do that, I think, and she'd do a great job. And I'd also throw in Mark Strong to play Harvey Dent, who's not a huge part of the well, he is a big part of it, but he's not in it that much. And I think he would be great because, of course, the bald version of Harvey Dent. If you read the book, you know what I'm talking about. Well, I'll just leave it at that. I mean, you could go crazy with that because there's like Superman and other characters. So yeah, that would be my kind of ideal Batman film to see. I'd just go nuts for that. But let's just look at it a bit more realistically. And here's my real kind of answer. And I only have about a minute left on my camera, so I'll try and be quick. I would like to see directed Alfonso Cuarón. And if you don't know, he's directed many films. Prison of Azkaban in particular is one of my favourites that he's directed, because I love Harry Potter, and that's my favourite Harry Potter film. I think what he brought to that was awesome. I was really struggling to think of someone. There's so many directors that I love, but just none of them seem to fit. And Alfonso Cuarón was the guy who I came up with. I'm looking forward to seeing Gravity, but yeah, that's who I came up with for the director. As for playing Batman, I'm always going to say this: Josh Brolin. He's older now, but he's just got that perfect jawline. He would look amazing as Batman, and he's an amazing actor, so I think he'd be great as Bruce Wayne. He's got the dark hair. He'd be perfect as Batman in my opinion. And I would also like to see the Joker in the film. I think that they should just do that. They should just say, okay, let's just do the fucking Joker. Just get it out there. You know, get rid of this stigma that's out there. Because, you know, Heath Ledger, amazing and everything, but it is being put on a pedestal too much. I think that they're going to be too scared to ever do Joker again. Which, fair enough, but I'd like to see something different, you know, done with it. And who I'd like to see play the Joker? Mark Hamill. Yes, he's older now, he's put on a bit of weight, but he has played the character for like 20 years. He's done an amazing job with that character as a voice actor through the series, the films, the games, the Arkham games in particular as well. But there's a film he was in recently, an independent film called Sushi Girl, and he gets really dark in that, and you just see him being the Joker. He had this long kind of greasy hair, and if you just made it green and stuff, he would have been just awesome. So for me, Josh Brolin is Batman, Mark Hamill is the Joker, and Alfonso Cuarón is the director. That was all I could come up with, but yeah. Thank you for watching. Check out Autumn Productions, and see you next time.
Yeah, he's really cool. But he's not quite as cool as you, 'cause